Is PC culture killing comedy? And I would have to say no, it's not. It's evolution, right? Because society is changing. We're becoming more accepting of people who are different. People aren't targets anymore. People aren't jokes. Like old TV shows, they would make fun of the person who was gay or the person who was fobbish. And now that's not okay anymore. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's good to respect everybody. Respect people who are different from you. Like, I'm not part of the LGBT community myself, but I'm an ally. I support them. I want them to feel okay. I want everybody to feel okay. And sure, PC culture, it might change our jokes. We can't say the same jokes anymore, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means we have to be better at joke telling. We have to include everyone. We don't have to exclude people anymore. It's a harsh reality because I think some people are going to find out that they're just more mean than they are skilled at being funny. And that's a harsh reality. But I think it's a reality that people have to face. So PC culture is changing comedy, but it's not killing comedy, and comedy will still exist. So those are my thoughts on political correctness, PC culture. Let's talk about cancel culture, because that's interesting. As far as cancel culture goes in connection to the comedians, I want to say it doesn't exist, or if it does, it's fleeting. It's not permanent. Because let's look at Dave Chappelle. I've been talking about him. I've talked to people about him. Dave Chappelle is not canceled. He might say he's canceled. He's not. See, he still has specials. He still has Netflix specials coming out. He's still selling out arenas. He'll still find work, right? I don't know if he has a documentary coming out, or they come out. Not sure by the time this comes out, but yeah, Dave Chappelle still has work. I think as far as we're talking about cancel culture, the real lasting effects of cancel culture, it's not because a comedian has said a bad joke. I think it's because someone commits a crime. I mean, the biggest example is Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby is canceled. He's never going to find work again because of all those horrible things he did to date rape women. I know they sent him to jail, and because of some legal loophole, he's now out of jail. That's not a topic. But Bill Cosby's never going to find work again. They're not going to give him a TV show. I don't think he's going to go out and sell shows anymore. There won't be another Cosby show or the Bill Cosby show. He's done. He might as well retreat to, I'm sure he still has a mansion, but yeah, he's never going to find work again. Bill Cosby is canceled. And Jared Fogle. It's awesome Jared Fogle lost weight. But things he did that landed him in jail, those are horrible things. And because of those things, like, even if he gets out of jail, he's never going to find work again. He's not going to be a spokesperson for another sandwich company. He's not going to be a spokesperson of anything else. Jared Fogle is canceled. Yeah. So I think that's what cancel culture is. It's repercussions for crimes, not bad jokes. Even if we look into James Gunn was canceled. He was fired from Marvel Studios from the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. But he found work. He found work at DC Studios. He worked on their Suicide Squad. And because of that, he got rehired for Guardians of the Galaxy again. I think what it is that what's really important is that, because nobody's perfect. We've all made fun of people. We've all been terrible people. I think it's just part of growing up, or part of being who we were. But we can become better. We can become a better person. I believe James Gunn is a better person from the person who did those horrible tweets. Personally, I've become a better person than who I was when I was in elementary school. I think we have to give people a chance to become better people. And sure, if that person doesn't become a better person, that person's still a terrible person, still doing terrible things, sure, let's cancel them. But we have to let people become better people. I think that's what we have to keep in mind when we're looking for people to cancel. Always strive to be better. Yeah, so those are my thoughts on cancel culture. So doing this documentary, talking to people about comedy, I love talking to people about comedy. I love talking to anybody about comedy, but it's always interesting to get different viewpoints. I'm gonna say this, I've said this to my classmates. Everyone has something interesting to say because everybody is a unique person with unique thoughts. And it was great hearing from people who are involved in comedy, people who do comedy professionally. I admire everything about them, or more success to them. And yeah. As I move on, let me just say a little bit about myself. I love comedy and I want to be in a work of comedy. Like, I think perfect job would be that if I worked on a TV show, be on the writing staff, making jokes, making people laugh, that'd be awesome for me. Or if I do my own work, make my own film, or the dream job is to be the showrunner of something I create. Like Michael Schur with The Office and Parks and Recreation, Justin Spritzer with Superstore. I think that would be awesome. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you just enjoy more comedy. And that's it. So I will see you around. I don't know how to end this. Maybe I just let it go on forever. Maybe I just do the fade now. But yeah, I'll see you around.